if we get rid of the Confederate flag, how am I gonna know who the dangerous white people are? I'm just saying, the flag had a couple upsides, so let's just be real about it. My Uncle Derek told me to watch Titanic. You want to learn how to woo a woman, you got to watch Titanics. Country folk, you know, Titanics. You don't know how to woo a woman, boy. I'm telling you, Titanics show you. That boy Leo DiCaprio, boy, that boy got that girl. Boy, that girl was out of his league. He pulled her. And then he died. He died happy. He was smiling when he was drowning. He'd float down and smile. I went back and watched Titanic. Titanic is not that romantic of a movie. It's a good film, but it ain't romantic. Titanic is basically a movie about an old lady who got some dick so good that she went back out into the ocean to say goodbye to it. That's pretty much the movie. Go back and watch Titanic. The whole thing is a flashback. It's a 90-year-old lady, and she's on the bow of a ship. The whole movie's a flashback. It's a 90-year-old lady. She's looking out into the water, and then it flashes back to everything that happened on the ship. He drowns, she lives. They come back present day, and she's looking out into the water, and then people are coming up and talking to her. Ma'am, are you thinking about all your friends you lost out there? Oh, no, baby. I'm thinking about that good dick that was out there. Some good dick under that water. That's what I'm thinking about. Right here, 70 years ago. This is where I got my back beat out. Did you know that? That's right here. Young gentleman, poverty-stricken. Put that pipe on me. I couldn't handle it. I was steaming up, and I was pressing my hand on that car window. That's why I walk like this. Give me the jewelry. She threw that jewelry into the water. Titanic ain't no romantic movie. If anything, it's a superhero movie. It's a superhero movie. Leo DiCaprio was a superhero, bruh. They had sex one time in that movie. Once. They had sex one time in Titanic. She remembered it for the next 70 years. You know how good your pipe game got to be? To put it down once, one time, and for 70 years, that's all she can think about. She's 90. Think about how much stuff you probably will forget. But I know by the time I'm 90, I'm not gonna know where my car's parked. I'm not gonna know my grandkids' names. I'm gonna have my pills in that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday trap door. But this lady is 90 and she never forgot that one time. His dick beat Alzheimer's. That's a superpower. You gotta respect that. Good to see y'all looking coupled up and stuff. Good for you, because I suck at relationships. I suck at love. I'm through trying. I give up. You ever been on a date so bad the girl makes you drop her off at another dude's house? You ever been through that? I'm talking about he come out and give you gas money. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My last relationship I was in was like 2 years ago. This girl broke up with me and then changed her mind. I didn't want to take her back, and she got all depressed. Decided she was going to fake her own suicide to get me to take her back. I swear to God, this is a true story. This is an actual on-star conversation. This is for real. It's really happening. But she calls me up at 2 in the morning shaking these sleeping pills on the phone. Swear to God. You hear that, Roy? I'm finna go to sleep because you don't want to be with me. Good night, click. And she hung up. Then she proceeded to send me text messages every 30 minutes to let me know that she had taken a couple more pills. I don't know if this is some sort of suicide update sports ticket that I didn't sign up for. You don't know if your cell phone company's charging you extra, so you try to block them. I'm trying to block the text messages. And they keep coming through. 14 pills, Roy. 28 pills, Roy. 34 pills, Roy. Aren't you going to say something? I called up. I said, it's been 2 hours. Why aren't you asleep yet? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. If you want more people to stand for the anthem, change the song. That's half the problem right there. It's just the lyrics to the anthem. We can stand to any song. Patriotism is a feeling. Let's not forget that. Patriotism ain't no one song. For as long as we stand and agree that people died for us to kick it, we can do that to any song. You can do that to Bruno Mars. What's more American than Bruno Mars? They say America is a melting pot. Well, damn it, I want to stand to Bruno Mars. He literally looks like every race at the same time. What's better than that? What's more American than us standing with a Hawaiian, Mexican, white, lesbian, Jewish man to honor the troops? Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise as we sing our national anthem, 24 Karat Magic. Remove your hats and put your pinky rings to the moon at this time. You mad about the damn anthem. Man, please, let's be real about the anthem. First and foremost, the beat is whack. It don't go hard. You love America, but you ain't downloaded the national anthem to your phone. If you was at the club and the DJ started playing the national anthem, you'd be like, what the is wrong with this DJ? You ain't at the DJ booth. Hey man, play some of that patriotism shit. That's what I like. That's the jam. I understand it's supposed to honor the country, but here's the thing people forget about the national anthem. It ain't even an original song. It ain't original. It's based off a British song. It's the exact same as a British song. And that's what you want people to stand for. First of all, imagine that. Imagine whooping another country ass, getting your freedom, and then to celebrate your freedom, you write a freedom song based on a song of the country ass you just whooped. That don't even make no sense. Now you run around telling stolen people in a stolen land that they should stand for a stolen song? Come on, bruh. That ain't how the game go. Plus, just be real about it, white people. Y'all came at black folks the wrong way. You had bad marketing. If you wanted black people to stand for the anthem, all you had to do was tell us that it was a remix. That's all you have to do. Tell us it's a remix. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand to the remix of National Anthem. Featuring Puff Daddy and the Family and Francis Scott Key. Either that or made a dance to it. Hand over your heart, hand over your heart. Everybody salute the flag, like that. Black people will stand up and me. Man, I love doing the freedom slide. Don't you like the freedom slide? Yeah. Hand over the heart, and salute. That's how you do that freedom slide, boy. The anthem ain't even the most disrespectful thing happening at a football game. The most disrespectful thing is when they bring a troop out, let us clap for them, and paint the illusion that they actually care about the veterans. That's the real BS. Every game they do that, right? They bring a troop out, let us clap for them, but they don't want to talk about the issues affecting the troop. They bring them out. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to turn your attention to the field as we welcome home Lieutenant Colonel Commander 5th General Submarine Driver. He's braver than your bitch ass. Clap for this hero. And we clap as we should. But you ever notice, whenever they bring a veteran out at a football game, you ever notice, we give them a round of applause, they give them good seats. The one thing they never give them is the microphone. You can't do that. Just once, I'd love to see a vet just snatch the mic from the PA announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, this brave hero, can we talk about the VA and the homeless? Get your ass over there. Now please rise and put your pinky rings to the moon as we sing Bruno Mars. Y'all believe in ghosts? Yeah. You believe in that? What about mediums? You think you can talk to the dead? You don't think that's real? You don't think you can go to a medium for $20 and pull up your dead grandmama on FaceTime? See what's cracking in the afterlife? If talking to the dead is real, at minimum it's rude, it's disrespectful. Fuck you bothering people in heaven. I'm dead. What the fuck else do you want? It's rude. You dead. You in heaven having a good time. Barbecue, lap dances. Here come the waiter. Oh, yes, you have a call on the earth phone. When you do see people talking to the dead, they ain't asking no important questions. Nobody talks to the dead and ask important shit. It's all self-serving, emotional. Ask him if he misses me. What color was the dress? You talking to a goddamn spirit in the fifth dimension, and you giving him account security questions. Ask some real shit. Talking to a spirit, the only question is there a guest list and can you add me to it? Trying to get into heaven. That's all I'm trying to do. You know why I think talking to the dead ain't real? Nobody ever talks to the dead to settle the score. You ever notice on TV people talk to spirits and shit? It's always somebody they miss, somebody they love, somebody they had an emotional attachment to. We all at the age where somebody in our life done died that you kind of, you're okay with them dying. Wouldn't it be nice for $20 to pull their ass up and keep talking shit? I got a homeboy died. True story. Died owing me $637. We gotta have a conversation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're dead, but yo, does somebody on earth have my six? 'Cause yes, I'm talking to the spirit. The spirit is here. What question for the spirit? Ask that nigga where that 600 is. Nobody ever talks to the dead to settle the score. If you really think that the dead is a real thing, talk shit to people. I would love to talk to my father. My father died when I was 16. I'm 40 now. You think I ain't got no questions for my dad? Questions I couldn't ask when I was 16, too young to even realize they were questions worth asking. But for $20, pull his ass right up. Yes, your father is here. He is in the room. What question for your father? Ask him why in the 8th grade, when he knew I worked extra shifts to pay for a tuxedo to go to middle school prom, he stood me up and didn't take me to prom because he was cross town cheating on my mama. I am asking the spirit. Ask. The spirit speaks. The spirit said, nigga, hush. Does that mean anything? Oh my God, yes! That's exactly what the spirit is saying. He said, nigga, hush. Is this too much information for you? I'm sorry, I thought we were live at the cellar. I thought I could say whatever. That's fine. I believe in ghosts. I believe in ghosts. I believe in ghosts because I heard my father's ghost getting ready for work for 3 weeks after he died. It's not even bullshit. I'm 16. My father died on a Monday morning, and for the next 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, I could hear distinctly downstairs. I could hear my father. I could hear his morning routine. Every morning I heard the shit. Hear the shower curtain push back, shower curtain come forward, shower curtain push back, heard the water run, heard the walk across the linoleum, heard the fridge open, heard the coffee maker, heard him back door, back porch, to the car, garage door up, car out, garage door down, car drive off. 2 weeks straight, I hear my father's morning routine. I let the shit roll for 2 weeks. I go to my mom, I go, yo, what the fuck? Are you not hearing this nigga just casually walking through the house? And she's like, no, I ain't hearing no shit like that. You want to go to a therapist? I'm like, no, I don't need to go to no therapist. I'm just concerned that apparently after you die, you still got to go to work. How bad is this economy? And I don't think everybody that doesn't understand what we go through is necessarily racist or bigoted. It's a far jump. There's a lot of folks that just straight up don't know what it's like. You got to educate them. You got to educate them on the kind of America you live in. I'd go to Best Buy and give a dude some straightening. Straighten his ass out. Yeah. I'm straightening. Dude at Best Buy gonna decide I don't need a bag with my purchase. You just have an iPhone case. I figure you could just pop that open. No, I ain't popping shit. You put it in the bag. I need that in a bag. What do you need a bag for? I understand why you need a bag. It's wasteful, recycle. Don't you care about the earth? I go, sir, this has nothing to do with the earth. I'm a black man in America. I gotta leave this store with a bag, bruh. It's about safety. I'm black. I don't get the luxury of just walking out with shit in my hand. That is a roll of the dice. That is a horrifying day. If I would have known, not only do I need that bag, bitch, I need that receipt and staple it to the outside. I don't want a receipt in my hand. You staple my receipt to the outside like Chinese carryout, and I hold it up in the air. I Lion King, I Hakuna Matata, an iPhone case out of Best Buy. And it's not his fault. He just didn't understand. He thought he was saving the earth, but he was saving a life. That's what he was doing. This has nothing to do with recycling, man. Because, see, you might be a cool person. The cashier might be a cool-ass dude, but we don't know what the security guard been through up front. I come prancing out of Best Buy with this naked-ass iPhone case in my hand. And here comes security. Excuse me, sir. Did you pay for that? Oh, yeah, I got the receipt. He going for a gun! Stop out! Freedom!